What led you here today? Well, probably the same thing that led me, this guy, to making this video. What is artificial intelligence, and why is it useful? So, artificial intelligence is a machine that has the ability to complete a role or a job in the way that a human would complete a role or a job. You can get the result that is the same, and it will be cheaper because you don't have to pay somebody to freaking flip a burger or take your order at the restaurant or something like that. Instead, you can just pay the electricity bill and your workers will keep on going. More examples of how AI is being used today is like Alexa or Siri or things like that. Alexa, play me a fat beat.
Fat Beat by Tiesto from Spotify.
Alexa can do that instead of me making my poor brother run over and get onto YouTube or Spotify or something like that and put on the song Fat Beat by Tiesto or whatever that song was. So that is an example of artificial intelligence because it can do a role or something that I would ask somebody else to do or I would have to do myself, but it's just a computer doing it for me. Another example of AI is Pandora. Pandora can see what kind of music you listen to, and it will put songs that are related to that into your playlist next up. So therefore, you don't have to kind of like search on your own and find, okay, well I like this and these songs are kind of related, so like I'd probably like this song too. No, Pandora does all of that for you, so that way you don't have to spend your time doing it. Does this make me look good? Alexa, do I look good? Okay, last final example I'm going to give you is the good old Nest from Google. So that is a thermostat controller that can, it's artificially intelligent. It can do it all by itself. It can keep your house within certain temperature proximities and make sure that you stay cozy and comfortable in a efficient way for the energy bill. So one key thing that you will need to learn about if you do want to go into artificial intelligence is that you will need to learn how it works. And it's super important because computers, when they do a task, it is being told what to do. That's why I say like computer science degrees and those kind of things are very important, so that way we can have people program the computers. Computer programming, that was what it was I meant to say. So that way computer programmers can go in and tell the computer exactly what needs to happen, so that way they can make the computer can then make the program run or whatever it is to get the information needed for whatever your specific task may be for. So now here's the tricky part. How do we make it so we don't have to tell the computer what to do? Computers need to be able to read something and draw their own conclusions from that, be programmed to be able to do that. So that way they can continue to learn based on, say, like what kind of music you like or what you sound like, what your voice sounds like. That's why when you go on your phone it says, hey, like let's set up, let's make sure that I know what your voice is. So when you say, hey Google, I'll listen to you. So AI not only needs to be programmed to be able to think by itself, but it also has to be programmed to be able to make predictions for the future. So what song you might like. Sorry, let me refocus. There I am. It needs to have something that resembles a brain, something that is able to think. AI works because of algorithms and things that are programmed into the computer to make it be able to think for itself. These are called neural networks. A neural, I can't say that word, I'm sorry, you can read it. Network takes place of what would be like the ways that information goes through your brain, and it simulates what the human brain would do, but it's for a computer.